Hi guys, it is Whitney. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be ranking every single Taylor Swift album. This is going to be controversial, putting it out there right now. The thing is about Taylor's albums is I love every single one of them. Every single one of them has a special place in my heart, and I could name 50,000 things that I love about each album, which made ranking them really hard. I will explain why every album is at the place that it's in, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So without any further ado, let's get on with ranking every single Taylor Swift album. I'm gonna start with my least favorites going to my most favorites, starting with number 9. Ninth place is Taylor Swift. Honestly, everybody puts this album at number 9, and I'll tell you why. Since this was literally her first album she ever put out, literally her first songs she ever wrote are on this album. Amazing songs, but her songwriting only got better from here. And the next one is Fearless. This was the first Taylor album I ever owned, the first Taylor album I ever loved. Like, this album made me fall in love with Taylor, which makes it so hard to put it at spot number 8, but it is in spot number 8. It's classic. I think it has one of the best track 5s on it, which is White Horse. The reason Fearless is that low is because, like I said, she literally only got better from there. Her writing skills and production just got so much better. So next up, number 7, 1989. This is the one where people are going to be like, what? But yes, 1989 is at number 7. Obviously, 1989 is probably the most perfect pop album ever. Like, I think every single song on 1989 is perfect. The reason it's so low is because this is like a very local album. Ask a local what their favorite Taylor Swift album is, they're probably going to say 1989 because it has songs that everyone knows on it. But you're gonna choose the album that you know the best, and 1989 is definitely that for a lot of people. I mean, it literally has Shake It Off, Blank Space, Bad Blood, Wildest Dreams, Out of the Woods, Style. And a local favorite album isn't a bad thing. That means it's a great album. I love 1989 so much, but it is number 7. Okay, next, this is going to be another one where people are like, but I am putting Evermore at number 6. This album also has like the most skips, for me at least, but the songs that I don't skip on here are incredible, like Champagne Problems, Willow, Ivy, Evermore. Even though I put this one at number 6, I think it's still underrated and people need to appreciate it more. Okay, in next place, number 5 is Lover. I'm obsessed with this album, and especially recently, I genuinely think Lover deserved so much more. Like, wholeheartedly, I think Lover deserved more, and it does not deserve the amount of hate that it gets. The amount of people that dislike this album or say that it's her worst, jail. The only skip on this album for me is It's Nice to Have a Friend. Also, the fact that Taylor loved this album so much, I think this is Taylor's favorite album she ever wrote. All right, in place number 4, Speak Now. Speak Now was the first concert I ever went to, which might be why it has such a special place in my heart. But also, this album is perfect from start to finish. This album does not have a single skip on it. The entire Speak Now era was everything. It's so good. I love Speak Now, my entire heart. Next album is Red. Yeah, it's number 3. Yeah, okay, number 2. I was really struggling of which one should be number 1, because if you guys have been watching me for any amount of time, you know these are my favorite albums of all time. I love them both so much, but in second place is Reputation. This has been my favorite album since it came out. This album means so much to me. This album came out when I was in 7th grade. 7th grade was not the best year for me. This Is Why We Can't Have Nice Things is like my stan song. Not necessarily being my favorite, but it's just one that will always be close to my heart. And just the entire Reputation album is perfect from start to finish. This album has no skips, the number one, which is Folklore. It's honestly a very hard decision, but right now, at this very moment, Folklore is number one. This is the most perfect album in my opinion. It has some of the best songs ever created on it, which are My Tears Ricochet, Mirrorball, This Is Me Trying, August, Betty, Cardigan, The One, The Last Great American Dynasty. Oh my god, Illicit Affairs. I forgot to mention Illicit Affairs. I've had a new appreciation for that song. I love it. And I think Folklore is my favorite Taylor Swift album of all time. But if that is the case, Reputation is a very close second. Anyways, that is my ranking of every single Taylor Swift album. Why is it overexposed? Anyways, that is my ranking of every single Taylor Swift album. I hope it wasn't too controversial. I feel like a lot of the people will agree with like the top 3 or 4 being there. Comment your ranking down below and I will let you know what I think of your ranking. And yeah, that's my video for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, comment your ranking down below in the comments. Thumbs up this video and subscribe because I upload Taylor Swift content every week. And yeah, I love you guys so much and I will see you next week with a new video.